you ever noticed how frustrating it is to know what to actually do for your health, but struggle to do it consistently? You know you should drink more water, move your body, eat more protein, go to bed earlier. And yet somehow life gets busy. You get tired, motivation fades. And suddenly it's another Monday and you're starting all over. If that sounds familiar, it's probably not a lack of discipline. And today I want to talk about one reason this might actually be going on. The real problem, I think a lot of women, especially in midlife, have been taught to believe that if healthy habits aren't sticking, we need to try harder. More willpower, more discipline, a stricter plan. Honestly, most women I talk to don't need a different plan. They already know way more than they give themselves credit for about their health. The problem usually isn't lack of information or the wrong plan. It's that we're trying to improve our health in the middle of real life. We're tired, distracted, taking care of everyone else, managing stress, trying to keep up with work and families and schedules and responsibilities. And then we see a plan and we expect ourselves to become perfectly consistent overnight. That's just not realistic. I've shared before that in my mid-30s, my body started to give me signs that something wasn't quite right. Even my doctor commented on my hair turning gray early. At the time, I took offense to it and even switched doctors instead of getting curious about what my body was trying to tell me. Looking back now, I realized she was probably trying to start a bigger conversation about stress, nutrition, overall health. And I think so many of us do this. We ignore the small signs because we're just trying to get through life. But health usually isn't about one giant dramatic event. It's the small habits that we repeat every day. What I found best that works for myself and for the women I work with is not perfection. It's support, simplicity, and consistency. Not overhauling your entire life on Monday morning. Just choosing a few foundational habits and coming back to them, even if you have an off day. Because consistency doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It just means consistently returning to your habit. And honestly, having support and community makes a huge difference too. It's much more fun to do things together. It's a lot easier to keep showing up when you're not figuring it out all alone. So if you've been feeling frustrated with yourself lately, I hope this helps. Grab a buddy. Do things together. You do not need to become a completely different person overnight. Start smaller than you need to. That's a big one for me. And remember, progress over perfection. Be sure to give yourself more support, not more shame. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one healthy habit that you'd like to be more consistent with right now? Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next week.